Okay guys, we are ready to start lighting this model. First thing to do is create a simple plane and line up my model to it. I move up the phone until it's in the right position related to my plane. I make my plane editable after reduces width and height segments to 1 and shape it to make a big rectangle. After, I select the back edge and extrude it vertically to create the wall of my limbo. Now, select the mid edge and bevel it to round the hard corner of the limbo. I usually make it with 10 subdivision and uncheck phone break rounding option. Let's focus on framing the object. To do this, I wanna create a new V-Ray physical camera, set the white balance to neutral and shutter speed to 50. Set the focal length to 80 mm and start moving the camera to create an interesting view of my phone. You can use the composition grade tool of the camera to help you. I position my object in the left third of my image and rotate it a bit for a nicer perspective. I'm adjusting the position of my camera a bit and set the horizontal rotation to 0. I'm creating an instance of my phone to fill the right part of my image and create a good composition, moving it in the current position behind my main model. Start to put the light in scene. I've added a new V-Ray rectangle light by selecting it from the V-Ray bridge menu. Start moving and rotate it to reach the correct position on the right side of my model. I've also corrected the dimension and set its orientation about 45 degrees. Now I set it to watts and start see what happened in my render. To do this, I set it up my resolution to HD format and switch to V-Ray in my rendered option. Now I'm create a new V-Ray advanced material to prepare my scene to the lighting process, and I assign it to the model of my scene by leaving it with default settings. Let's see what happened in my first render test. I think we must work on it to create a more better view by moving the scene and adding some fill lights. I wanna use an HDRI map from hdrievent.com. After I download it, I create a new material which the HDRI applied on the luminance layer texture slot. I've also put the layer transparency down to 0. I wanna put it in the environment of my scene. Usually, to do this, I create a new sphere and scale it properly. After, I assign my HDRI to it and see what happens in my render to picture view. As you can see, my lighting is better now. I have more clean result, the darkest spots are low now. I return to my HDRI texture, put it under filter modifier and set the saturation all the way down, because I don't want to have the yellowish color of the light emitted through them. As you can see by this render, now my scene is more clean. Now, with the light properly set up, I wanna concentrate on make the material for the phone. So I create a new V-Ray advanced material for create the glass shader and assign it to the central round part. As you can see, it worked good, but we need to fix some ugly reflection on it and apply the common texture on the main body of my model. To do this, I create a new V-Ray material and assign it in the diffuse slot my number texture. After, I have assigned it to correct part of my model. To complete the shading of this part, I create another material to simulate a metal look. Let's see how it's look like in my render. I'm trying to move my light a bit to have a better result from my reflection. I think I'm happy with it, so it's time to add more realism to my model. I use a dirt texture on my metal shader. As you can see here, we have some problem to fix now. We must change our tiling and also change our UV mapping mode to cubic. After some other tweaks, with my methods reflection, I have obtained a good result. In the next lesson, we must focus on the detail for, for my scene and also post-production after the rendering process. I recommend you to subscribe and check my link in the description for my Instagram page and so much more. Bye!